And Mine Crypto here. I hope we're all having a buzzing day. And the title of the video is $358 before the end of Q1. We better buckle up. But first and foremost, please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any further videos. And a disclaimer, remembering I'm not a financial advisor and none of this is financial advice. And none of the information provided in this video should ever be seen as a signal to buy or to sell. But first and foremost, we look at these crypto bubbles and it is looking green. We see these big green bubbles with a handful of red in there, but things looking absolutely wonderful as we see Bitcoin literally fly off the shelf. Everybody is buying in. We're seeing so much FOMO right now. And as we can see here, Quant rises 3 ranks to 66 with a market cap of $1.38 billion. And we've seen this volume almost double overnight to $49 million. Still quite low because I believe Quant will do its thing very, very soon. And as we can see, it's $115. So a big rise from that stable 100. We are up 0.1% in the hour, 2.1% in the day, and 8.4% in the week. Let's see if we can do this. And if we look at Crypto Quant, we can see on the exchange reserves, if we just quickly click over to that, we can see on exchange reserves has increased to 1.446 million. But we're still seeing this nice gap here. I like to correlate this gap back here. If we look, we see this gap and then we get this crossover and we see the price go. So at some point, hopefully we will see more and more of these tokens leave the exchange, and hopefully we get closer to that 1 million on exchange. We start to see a supply shock. I believe that's the psychological level. We look at Sebastian and he says Quant breaking out question mark. It's looking good, but do expect stiff resistance from 114 to 120. Quant a promising crypto, but patient testing the beast. I love Quant and what they're doing, but let's see breakthrough, the orange box happening first before we put our party hats on. If you look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see how stiff this resistance really is. If we go over to Bull Shark Trading, he produced this chart for me, which I'm very grateful for. And as you can see, we have a fair value gap right down here around the 103 mark. But we also see these volume nodes where we are at the moment. You see these red here. Now we need to break through these volume nodes up at around 120, which was Sebastian was talking about. And once we get through that, we could see a large run from there. Now, will we do it? We'll have to wait and see. But it's not off the cards just yet. We are pushing hopefully through, and hopefully that volume will continue. Now, I also see this from Crypto Nerd with regards to Quant BTC pairing chart. And he says, hanging on to the last line of defense, if you've got BTC or fiat, this is one of the best times to start DCAing in on Quant. And as you can see, fortunes will be made. And you can see here this big bounce, a possible double bottom, and then up we go to the races. Again, lots of people are getting very excited. I don't know whether that's a good thing, but I think with all the news and all the movement with regards to Bitcoin, it is looking rather good. Now, I see this. I posted this earlier, and I've been watching this particular guy for a while. I know many of you hate trade analysis and predictions, but this one, I'm taking a guess that this particular retail is using a formula that encompasses EMAs, FIB, and previous data correlated to past FVGs, fair value gaps. And obviously, I get intrigued by numbers and data. And if he's right, we could see $358 before the end of Q1. Now, I'm not going to go through this. A lot of this goes over my head, but I'm guessing the data that he's using. Now, he also says here to understand what to expect before the end of Q1 2024, these are the prices: $185. Then we retest for 7 to 9 days and must hold at key level of $154 range. Expect to retest in total and one support confirmation above previous level, $187. Then expect the following prices to follow within 3 to 5 days. Now he's saying $256 followed by $358. Expect a drop at the range of $211. Now, if these figures play out, a lot of people are going to be very happy because obviously we've been waiting on moves for a while with regards to Quant, and this might just actually pep people up and get people thinking about Quant. And all the videos that I do with regards to the connections, the dots, and what's happening this year in 2024, because I really don't think that's been bought in yet. And we're hopefully going to see that value start to appear as people start to understand what Quant is. Now, I also see this from Quant is the Key. He says here, actually, I feel scared, not going to lie, scared to F this up this time round after blowing it in 2021. Scared to wait too long to take profits and get caught in the next awful bear market. Scared to take profits too soon and then watch all my tokens fly another 2 to 5x afterwards. Scared that this BTC ETF business has thrown a huge wrench into this bull run that makes it so unpredictable. Here to that, because I think we're all in the same boat with regards to what we do, but we need to create our price targets, what we think we're going to get, and when we start to cash out, because profits are, after all, while we're all in this game, while we're all here right now, and there's going to be plenty more of us in this game very, very soon. Now, I always go back to this, the secrets of crypto. A lot of people show this, but they never really show the guy that actually put it out there originally, and it's copyrighted to him, which I really appreciate. When is altcoin season? Don't focus on a day, but understand money flow. Duration of phases are parabolic, meaning first takes longest and last goes fastest. Phases overlap and contemporarily reverse. Prepare accordingly. He says here, altcoin is a function of the market due to new participants flooding into crypto around the same time, which is what we've just been talking about. This is usually triggered by BTC mining supply halving every 4 years, which we are about to see, which causes a surge in price. But we're already seeing that already, or a sudden loss of faith in centralized fiat currencies. The duration of the phases are parabolic in nature, meaning phase 1 takes the longest phase and phase 4 goes the fastest. So you want to start looking at what coins you got, where they sit in these phases. So from your very large caps, your mid caps, to your small caps, to your micro caps. And we start to see this flow. And we're seeing Bitcoin rise at the moment. Then the overlap between Bitcoin and Ethereum, we start to see Ethereum start to take over. Then we start to see money flowing into large caps where we see large buyouts happening. Then we start to see, regardless of market cap, some altcoins with strong fundamentals are starting to have pumps. And it really doesn't matter. A lot of these coins with absolutely no utility will probably go at some point. And we saw a spike even in Lunk overnight, which again really puzzles me. But this is what this game is all about. So keep your eyes peeled, keep watching. Make sure that you're here and you do take some profit at some point, set your levels and go from there. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remembering, none of this is financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here bringing you the news, bringing you my personal opinions based on my personal experience within this market. So there you go, guys. All the best, and I'll catch you later.